About something brand new, the Jackson Workplace Healthcare Initiative. We have the president of Henry Ford Jackson Hospital, Emily Moorhead, and the chairman and CEO of Alro Steel, Randy Glick. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Great to see both of you again. I saw you, it was just a couple weeks ago. You had the big announcement at the American One Event Center. Randy, it was an idea that started with your dad, Al Glick.
Yeah, it certainly was. He passed away just over 2 years ago, and his last 3 weeks when he was at Henry Ford here, he came to see, well, how do I say this? Everyone that came in his room that worked for the hospital, he was interviewing them. Where are you from? Where'd you go to school? What do you do? And that could have been the person cleaning the floors, or the food people, or the nurses, or the people that wake you up to take your blood pressure at 2 o'clock in the morning so you can go back to sleep for another hour. Sorry. And he gave us a few to-dos at the end of his life, and one of them was find a way to help grow this community's healthcare workers. So he didn't know what that meant, but he gave us a to-do. And so after he passed, we reached out to the hospital, to Jackson College, to Spring Arbor University, and said, we've got an idea, what do you guys think? And they all came back with great ideas, and we really didn't expect to have three great ideas, but we're like, well, they're all great ideas, let's fund all of them. So we did.
Yeah, and those 3 ideas created by Henry Ford, Jackson, also SAU and JC. Emily, this gift, $5 million to the hospital, how do you plan to use the endowment at Henry Ford?
Yes, and that's exactly what we're going to do, is we're going to create an endowment for scholarships for the future workforce. These scholarships are going to be available to not only our current employees, but also their families, their children, as well as those people out in the community that are looking to grow a career in healthcare. And these can be people that are just starting their careers, or they can be people that want to start a new career. So just really, really exciting. The $5 million is just an absolute, it exceeded our expectations. And when we do the math, now that we can put it into a fund and grow some interest, we're going to be able to grow it over time and be able to continuously invest for at least the next 5 to 10 years in our community.
That's awesome. Randy, your dad, I think this is just the way he operated it. I saw this in action. I remember we had middle school kids touring Alro, and he said, what are these kids doing here? Why aren't they here all the time? Let's start getting kids into the place. And he sees the problem, and he comes up with a solution, and it's pretty simple and fast.
Right. Well, and that's what when we started the football camp for the middle schoolers. Same thing years ago. We need to get kids involved and get them out and doing things in the community. And he had neat ideas, and we figured out how to accomplish them.
Well, and to that point, middle school kids are actually known to be at that pivotal time in their lives where they start thinking about their careers. So getting them excited then is really, really exciting. And part of the scholarships will also be for scholarships for middle school kids to do our healthcare camp and do exactly that.
Yeah, I think you mentioned you had overwhelming success with that last year and instantly filled up, and anticipate the same thing is going to happen again this year.
Yes, I suspect so.
This is a collaborative, so it's not just Alro and the Glick Family Foundation, but besides Henry Ford, Randy says JC and SAU. How important is that you 3 are actually working together to make this all work?
Well, you know, the vision is really that you can be raised in Jackson, you can get your schooling in Jackson, and you can work in Jackson. And you don't need to leave the community at all. And what I will say too is I could not be more thankful for our partnerships with the schools, because they came to us when we were having a difficult time during COVID, post-COVID, saying, where are the gaps the largest? And let's help collaborate and create programs with you. So they've actually helped us actually create programs where we have huge gaps, like our scrub tech. So OR scrub tech, so people in the operating room, they're essentially the partner to the surgeon and an extremely important partner in that operating room. And Jackson College, for example, created a program for us.
Randy, you know, as an employer, that to attract talent, you have to have certain things. And the first thing that prospective employees ask is, "Where's the hospital?" So for
Okay. Yeah.
one of the first
Not too
two-
far. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're looking. You know, where is it going to be that I'm going to have my family's health care? Where's the schools? But that's an important part from an economic development perspective.
Yeah, a great hospital every community needs. Yes, and we're very thankful.
First question you probably got was, how do I apply for one of these scholarships?
Yes, there has been so much overwhelming excitement in the organization. We left the press release and the email went out from me saying that we have been just gifted this wonderful, wonderful gift. More to come, and people have just been reaching out saying, how do I know how to apply? My kids are excited. And we're still working out that process right now. The first step was getting the money. Now we're figuring out how to get the process in place. We should know within the next couple months, with the goal that those first set of scholarships will be available for the fall term. So this
Wow.
coming September.
Randy, are you hopeful that this will attract other employers, other community partners to build on this gift and the initiative?
You know, that wasn't really our idea, but sure, why not? You know, like we were talking before, it's something that at Henry Ford may have, who knows, may have given them an idea for all around their system. So, yes, our family's been very fortunate in this community, and this is our way of giving back. And we did the easy part. We got them the money. Now now the hospital and the two universities need to, they got to do all the hard work. So we're excited. And yes, I hope others follow.
Yeah, you told me about how you thought, let's just round this gift up.
We're very thankful you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
What's the current state with Jackson College and SAU and Henry Ford? You're part of the classroom for both schools'
Yes, we
health
are.
programs.
Yes, so most healthcare jobs do require some clinicals and work experience. So you want to make sure that you're able to be competent on day one of the job. So we do rotations with students and give them some on-the-job training. So it's a win-win because we're close by.
So during the pandemic, we saw, I think everyone was aware of the huge shortage in nursing. Where are we right now? Have we seen some improvements?
Some improvement, not much. We actually have 90 positions open currently.
Wow.
So nursing is I would encourage people to pursue a nursing career. There's definitely a lot of opportunity out there, and you'll be able to find a job.
The programs, the services that are impacted by shortage of nursing, that's been experienced by patients right here in Jackson.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We try to fill those holes with agency nurses or travelers that come into the environment. However, even those have been hard to come by, just because it's a national shortage.
So coming soon, details on when applications will become available. Perhaps it's giving people an idea that maybe they should be looking at healthcare. The future, it's just going to be booming for decades.
Absolutely, absolutely. There will always be a need for healthcare and healthcare careers.
Great. Well, thanks to Alro and the Glick Family Foundation for some unbelievable gift, and thanks for coming in today.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
great to see you again.
Yeah, great to see you
Thank
both.
you for having us.
Yes.
Great news for everyone in the community. Thank you to CEO and Chairman of Alro, Randy Glick, and the President of Henry Ford Jackson Hospital, Emily Moorhead.